let's talk about Iran. So Iran is the boogeyman that our military industrial complex has been using to sell weapons to Jordan and Egypt and Saudi Arabia and Israel and a whole bunch of other people for decades now. It is why we have allowed one of the most barbaric, problematic regimes on the planet that causes, almost all of the global instability when you take it down to the core. We've allowed that to happen. We've allowed that to exist.
They have significant control. I was with you on a lot of that description of Iran until you came to the point that they're like the most pivotal, important thing in the world. I don't agree with that.
So I'm saying global instability. I mean, they're an ally of Russia, right? Mm-hmm. So in some way they're connected to that.
I think Russia's a bigger problem for global instability than Iran.
Listen, you can make that statement, but I don't actually think that plays out because you've got Russia dealing with Ukraine and they're pretty much just dealing
They're waging
with Ukraine.
a ground invasion war in Europe, and they have been for years. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, that's also not true. We can go back to that. But
are you denying that the Ukraine war is happening?
No, I'm denying that Russia started the Ukraine war.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not surprised that you have some pretty seriously nonsensical positions about geopolitics, but the fact that you just said that really discredits your ability to assess whether or not Iran is actually that big a major player if you don't count the Ukraine war as a ground invasion of a sovereign country, especially in consideration of I'm going to address that point because the Budapest Memorandum in the 90s, I think it was 1994, is when Ukraine was granted their sovereignty by Russia in exchange for their nuclear program. So they were literally given their sovereignty in a deal that Russia went against when they invaded Crimea in 2014, I believe it was, and then further violated when the invasion began of mainland Ukraine in 2022. So what? What are you talking about?
Well,
Russia agreed that Ukraine was sovereign. That's the important thing.
In 94, after the USSR had